Hey, good day, folks. Good day, good day, good day. Thank you for joining me. I got a special guest, no other than Terrance Gangsta Williams. Wow. What up, bro? How you doing, man?
Wow.
How
I'm
you doing?
good, brother. Thank you for having me.
Okay. What you been up to lately since the last time I was out there and I bought you some Popeye chicken?
Working on a documentary with Queen France. We got a commercial we shooting. Some what you call that sex enhancement commercial we shooting. Um, we got the podcast we working on. We got a lot of stuff we getting it in.
Mhm. And you know what? Like I say, I've been watching you, man. Congratulations, nearing 41,000 subscribers. I think right now a
Um,
major accomplishment within a short period of time. And I see, like right now, bro, like to me, like from meeting you, getting to know you, listen to the words that come out your mouth, and the mere factor that humbleness will carry you a long way, man. So congratulations and all your success, man. And how long you been home now?
8 months.
8 months, man. 8 months. All that in 8 months. You know, right now is when Allah bless you with your freedom. Did you think He would have blessed you with a platform?
No, because this was never on the agenda. Uh, Queen France came along and pushed this in my face. I was on some laid back, chill stuff.
Mhm. And you know what, bro? Shout out to Queen Fran because once again, you know what? Visionary. She got a vision. So the difference is sometimes right now, she remind me of that Marvin Sapp song. He saw the best in me. She saw the best in you. So what she did was automatically
Yeah.
she knew what social media was all about. She knew from listening to you, knowing you, and talking to you. Wait a minute here, man. You know, right now is like you are a class act, man, and I mean that in a good way.
Yeah. Well, I try to make the people laugh, make them happy, man. For those who be down, when you're feeling frustrated about a situation, you know, I try to just provide some content to make them happy. Queen France and I just did something today, actually, for entertainment purpose. They're gonna be seeing it shortly. We're gonna
Okay,
post it today.
okay. Hey, I seen a couple of your skits, man. One time you sitting in the park and Queen Fran came walking by with her little heels on, her little shorts on, or whatever, and like you say, ho, I got baby right here. You know, and to me, that the creativity, man. Whereas, like you making it clean, you making it fun, and the fact that you able to create content. See, a lot of times people want to come up there and they feel like they got to have drama to have good content. What you showing them, you don't have to have drama. Only thing you have to do is be natural and be real. So to me, like right now, where it's like that piece right there. Then I saw the other piece when you got that new pair of Air Jordan. Oh man, I think that's my favorite piece about you, man. When you got up there and tried on the kicks and kicked the little slide to the side, and you got up and did your little get that little dance. That was my best part, man. I love that one.
All right, well, listen, you might want to hold up with that because we got what we did today. I think it might top that. I think, in my opinion.
Okay, but look, like I said right now,
So
hey, I kind of like one, man. I saw you, like it was a video, like you in the park with some old guy, man. And it seemed like right now was y'all was talking, and then right now y'all got into a race. And as soon as somebody said on the march, get set, you haul, you was gone. And then that old 91-year-old man caught up with
yeah,
you in the race.
see, at that point, I had felt bad for the old man, and I just slowed up and and let him win because I already had it left him in the dust. So I said, you know what, it's not right. It's not right, Terrance. Don't do this. So I just pumped my brakes and let the old timer go ahead on and finish across the line before me.
No, you
Yeah.
you were surprised that I had hops. You surprised that I you call
Oh
yourself what
no.
you
Listen,
you
listen.
know I won.
Anybody can look at you and tell. Anybody can look at you and tell you in shape that you work out or something. So I was never surprised. So, I'm the type that observe everything. But I said this gonna be worldwide. So I say I can't make them look bad. So that's why I want to let you win.
So you let
Now you keep on bragging about that. The next time you and I meet up, I'm not gonna be able to spare you, man.
Oh, so hold on, wait a minute. We're gonna put some
So,
money on it.
well, I
We
don't
gonna put,
gamble, brother.
okay, okay, oh, okay. You know what? Like I said right now, you know what? Better yet, it's not even gambling. It's right now is
Yeah, that's gambling. Yes, it is.
dinner. Dinner's gambling. Dinner's gambling. The winner get a
Anything
dinner.
you putting on a way, any kind of way you putting on some kind of tournament or race is gambling.
Yeah,
I
okay.
don't care how we try to camouflage, but it's
All right.
gambling.
All right. You know what? And
But
listen this
like I
way,
just
man.
said, I'll just go ahead and whoop you. I'll just go ahead and whoop you for the funds. That's all. Don't worry about it.
Hey,
I'll just go ahead and do that for you.
you know what? Like I said right now, let's talk about some few things,
I
man.
can tell you've been asking for that.
Okay. All right. Hey, let's talk about a few things, man, since we last talked, man. Right now is that situation that happened in California with that rapper PNB Rock sitting in the the Roscoe Chicken and Waffle, sitting there, right now with his girl and his child, and these cats just came out there, robbed him, shot him, killed him. So when you sit back and you think about that, man, like to me, even with my mindset when I was in the street like that, I was never going to put myself in that type of danger. It's like, especially right now, being with my child, being with my lady, you're very vulnerable. So to me, like, you know how you just scratching your head, like, what are these guys thinking from our time to their time?
Oh, it's totally different now because for one, back then they didn't have the social media, so our ops, how they say, couldn't get the drop on us. They didn't know where we was at because we weren't able to post our drop. You know what I'm saying? We weren't able to let them know this is where we at, this is where I'm at, having a good time with my family. But I didn't know that his child was with him. Man, that's gonna be some traumatizing stuff. That child gonna remember that my father was killed in my presence. You know, so man, that's some chilling stuff. But a lot of these rappers got to understand, man, with this social media, people are always watching, they're always listening, and it's the way of life, the social media. So they got to stop dropping their location, stop posting that stuff while they're there, like me, I take pictures, I film my video, but I wait till I'm gone, then I hit this where I'm at, y'all. All the while I already be going to the next spot.
Okay. Even with that being said, man, like to wear that type of jewelry, and not only that, no security, no, like to me, I'm like this. If I'm rolling like that, guess what? I'm gonna have some security. Even right now, I'm gonna have, a couple of ham on myself just to be prepared, man. So when you sit back and you look at that, if you can afford all that, guess what? You should be able to afford one or two security ready to protect you at all times.
Well, like I always say, a lot of people got to do this. You saw what I just did? Took my hand. That means put your pride to the side, and you got to start speaking. You got, hey man, look, come on, ride with me. Come, you look at some people be feeling like, man, I'm too gangster for somebody to pull up on me, or I'm too gangster for this to happen to me. Or, I'm gonna slide over here right quick. It's gonna be cool, But there's a video circulating with Master P where he was speaking about how he go into town. He used to run from the police, but now he hired the police to escort him somewhere. So now you got to be on the safe side. You work too much money. You got too many people depending on you. So now you got to start using the thinker now. Like, you know what? They ain't gonna run up on the police for some reason. And it's sad how we got this thing where we will run up on our enemy or our op, how they say, if they're with their mother, father, friends, or whatever. But when that police is in the presence, the police might not even be looking. They're scared. So it's like, man, the police around, man, I don't want a chance there. He just like us, human, just like us. He just got a badge on, but they respect that law, though. They respect that law.
Yeah, they respect that law. And even with that being said, like you said right now, look out Master P right now is like, from my understanding, he came up in the New Orleans area, almost similar background.
Yeah.
And like I say, he made it. So, but
right.
Look at his mindset. Like, he's about it. But look at it right now is, guess what? He put all that stuff behind and he became a legit businessman. So once again, I'm not going to even play that type of game no more. If I'm a taxpayer, I'm going to take care of business as, like I say, a law-abiding, citizen, because technicality, he is a civilian. So, that's smart on his behalf. I like that. That's smart, very smart on his behalf, Even
That's right.
now, they, it's another situation when they was talking about DJ Academic, basically right now calling like the pioneers rappers, all the old guys like Dusty, based upon look at these guys. How can they invent anything? Like they Dusty, they don't got nothing. They don't got no money. They don't got no jewelry. They don't got no house. They don't got no car. They don't have anything. So when you sit back and you look at it, and as I thought about it, man, if it wasn't for hip hop, he wouldn't have 2.71 million subscribers following him because of the foundation that these old guys built. It's no different when you look at as far as back in the days with basketball. Michael Jordan, when he first got in the league, he wasn't making millions. He didn't start making millions until Times Square went on from, endorsement from Nike, endorsement from Gatorade, revenues from as far as like the sports itself, as far as television. So when you sit back and look at it, all these guys now came after him making like the LeBron James or the Stephen Curry. So that's the same thing with the rappers. A lot of times these guys that started something from the very beginning, they didn't reap the reward. So when you got people that's out there like an academic that is eating off of the hip hop information, guess what? He should start a GoFundMe paying homage back to these characters.
True. That's absolutely true. But a lot of times ignorance play a part. And a lot of people get these social media platforms and they figure to say anything out their mouth, disrespect people, and don't think that it's going to be a response to that. Because for every action, there's a reaction. Mm-hmm. So, but these are academic. He have a history of being ignorant. Speaking out of ignorance. So that's just his nature. It's just part of his character.
Mm-hmm. And like you say, even with that being said, like to me, sometime right now is a lot of these guys say things, do things based upon being on the internet, being what we call, saying like, keyboard gangster. And automatically right now is then you look at somebody like an academic. Is he saying it from a marketing strategy? Is somebody telling him like, yo, listen, man, you know what? If you say this, it's going to cause controversy. It's going to bring you attention. It's going to increase your numbers. People going to want to subscribe and see like right now, like, yo, man, who's this guy? What this guy's all about. And right now, they're going to buy into that because it seemed like these days in time, drama sells.
Oh, that's correct. That's a fact. Drama sells. But don't he already have millions of followers?
He got 2.71, but guess what? You always got to remember when you got people working for you or you got a team, like I'm saying, from a strategy, like right now is I got social media. So meaning I got like 2.71 million subscribers on YouTube and right now Instagram and Facebook and whatever. Now I got a team. So my team basically right now, look, here it is. Let's do this. Let's get traction. Let's attack this. It's no different when they had the Busta Rhyme and the Fat Joe when they saying right now is Puerto Ricans and like I'm saying Jamaicans the one created hip hop. So everybody feel when you come out with something like negative or you come with something outrageous, you're always going to have people going woo wah, like they're going to challenge that.
Yeah, that's correct. That's absolutely correct because in today's society, that's what it's all about. Going against the next man, challenging what the next man say, and like you say, getting the most clicks, get the most views, trying to get the content for your page. So whether it's a lie or not, people just put it out just so people could gravitate and subscribe to their channel. And I think that's sickening, man. But you got people that just crave for attention, man, that do anything to get attention.
And you know what? Honestly speaking, I got to really, like I say, shout out to you because, like, to me, like right now is I watch you within a short period of time since I know you and watch how you handle certain situation, adversity. And right now, man, like, I commend you because once again, it's like you don't let nothing get under your skin. And even right now, like I say, we talked beforehand about, the guy Boosie, badass, and the stuff that he was saying or whatever, and how you came back. Like I watched that, like, at work, And I might listen to you. You didn't yell, you didn't scream, you didn't raise your voice. And it's like you hit right now, like this individual with white gloves on. It was like checkmate. That I see that him and Vlad again came back out. And, you know, he spoke on it, but he said, no, I'm going to stay away from it. I'm not going to really touch it. He touched it while trying to really touch it. So right now, Vlad was still able to pull certain things out of him. But then again, that's the same thing with Tony Yayo. So he seemed like right now when people come there, he tried to like get them, like everybody since you've been on that platform. And shout out, within a month, and I think within a month, it hit 2 million views. I think that's probably one of his highest, you know, video count that he got by doing a single individual, or doing a single interview on one individual. So shout out for that. Because like I said, within a month or two, you got 2 million. And I'm still nearing 1.6 million. So shout out to that. But it seemed like everybody come on there. He asked him about Terrance Gangsta Williams, Terrance Gangsta Williams, Terrance Gangsta Williams. And to me, like I say, I watch you and your response. Like I say, very humble, very meek, very well mannered, very respectful. And like I say, man, like to me, shout out, man, because that's powerful, man. That's very, very powerful.
Yeah, thank you very much. But let me say this. Before Vlad put the full interview out, he hadn't reached over 5 million with the breakdown clip. Yeah, okay. Then he came and put the full out. So it's kind of over 2 mil. I just want to bring that out, brother. But you know, so you just say about 1 point something million. What's going on with that? What's up with this here? Congratulations to you.
I'm not Terrance Gangsta Williams, you know. Terrance Gangsta Williams came out. I don't know what it is. It rather was, but it's like I told you, but very, very powerful story. Like I say right now, was to me, and that's how we really got in connection with one another or whatever, because I saw a piece that you did and critique sent it to me, and I reach out to you, and the rest is history, man. Like we was able to build, like I'm saying, some type of bond, and I like that because, like you say, is when you listen, I done been around you face to face. I done been in your home, and like I told you, you are who you are. Like I say, Allah bless you, and right now I can see the redemption. I can see the dedication when you came out and, like you say, you wanted your nonprofit organization, Hug the Block. And right now somebody came along and swiped that and you came up with something else. And to me, that's dedication. That's discipline. That's somebody that right now, listen, man, I'm going to right my wrong by any means necessary. I'm going to get back. Allah gave me my freedom. He gave me my life. He gave me my breath. So to me, what I'm going to do is I'm going to right my wrong and I'm going to save as many lost kids that's out there thinking that they want to be like the next Hot Boy. They want to be like the next Terrance Gangsta Williams, my baby gangster. Say, nah, that's going to stop. And like I say, shout out to you because once again, you have been true in your cause, in the work that you're doing. And I see that the lives that you're touching, man.
Yeah, thank you very much. That's always been my goal. And, my intent when I come home was the at-risk youth because I started my nonprofit in prison. And I used to talk about it so much to where I never got a chance to really do the paperwork over because I already had it incorporated in Louisiana, but I didn't know that you got to keep paying, to redo it every year or whatever. So if you check Hug the Block in Louisiana in 2011, you will see I already had that, So, well, it's all good because right away, God bestowed another one up on me. So I was like, okay, they don't give me EIN number for that one. What about this? And I got the EIN number, got the bank account open. My first town hall meeting is October 13th with the children in New Orleans. So I got a lot of big stuff coming up ahead with this nonprofit. So that's my goal right there. That's what I'm going to be focusing on.
Mm-hmm. And you know what, man? Like 8 months. And like I say, after doing nearly 24 years. So to me, like right now, 8 months, like I said, to be out. And to me, like what have some of the challenges have been? Like, to me, because anytime you get out and, you came from this lifestyle, whereas like, I'm telling you, the lifestyle of rich and famous, you had it all. So now you went to prison, came home. So what is the fire that burned in your belly to make it that, you know what, Terrance Gangsta Williams is never going back?
I prayed for two things when I was in prison. One was for God to release me healthy, and two was for me to come home while my mother's still alive. I could take care of her, and I got those two things. So no matter what they say, what go on out here, and man, I done got a taste of this after 23 years and 10 months. Man, ain't no way I want to go back and be around a bunch of miserable guys, mean mugging, or toting knives, or got to watch my back if one of my homeboys borrows some drugs or some money I don't want to pay it. I'm not going back to that. I done my time. Now I'm out here enjoying life, and that's just what it is, man. I don't never want to go back to prison, man. So I stay out of the company and stay out of the way of people that is heading that direction. So, that's just what I thrive on, staying away from the negative stuff, and it's come every day because temptation never take a vacation. However, I'm aware because I've been there and done that, you know what I'm saying? And I just done all that time. So for me to be home these 8 months, enjoying life, get to go eat what I want to eat, man, I don't never want to go back to prison. Never.
And even right now, man, like, I watch you. I was listening to you on live the other night. And right now you say, man, I got to go. Got mandatory overtime at work, even to come home and basically right now have a 9 to 5, becoming a law-abiding, productive citizen. And I'm thinking right now it's only because of the grace of God, Allah. Because once again, like I say, me and you once talk about the prayer. No prayer, no power. Less prayer, less power. More prayer, more power. Much prayer, much power. And I think right now that play a major, major part as far as in all the blessing that's being restored upon you at this present time.
Yeah, that's a fact. Because I believe in God. I pray 5 times a day. And I just put it in God's hand. Whenever there's something going on, I'd be like, okay, God gonna deal with this one here. Because, it's in the Bible and it's in the Quran where, God's not going to put a burden on that you can't bear. So I just take one day at a time. I be thankful when I wake up, and then I say, okay, let me see what the day holds for me. But like I say, us and me first, we put ourselves in situations with the negative stuff. So if you stay away from that stuff, you won't get caught up in it. You won't have to get frustrated, get upset, or wind up doing something you will regret later. So I just stay focused on the positive. I hear the chatter, the bull crap that it is. Sometimes I feel like entertaining, I entertain it. Or if I feel like, you know what, I'm not going to give an ear to that, and I just keep it moving.
And you know what? That's discipline, man. And that's, I'm talking about major, major shout out. Like I just recently celebrate 25 years of freedom. And like I say, I remember when I got out, the odds of me returning was great. It's like, the U.S. Marshal gave me 45 days to survive before I, recommit and go back in. The U.S. probation officer gave me 90 days. So when you sit back and you think about July 28th, made 25 years. Like when I told old people, listen, I'm never going back. They looking at me, well, I said, listen, man, I don't care. If I can't get a job, I will go from garbage can to garbage can, collecting aluminum cans. And so they looking at me, yeah, but I'm dead serious because I look at it, being inside, and you in there 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So I'm saying to myself, I know within a year, 12 months, 365 days, if it's leap year, 366, if I can't find a job, I can go around collecting aluminum cans. And I know automatically, man, listen, if I hustle, I can collect 1 million to 1.5 million cans within a 12-month time. If I do that in 10 months and I make 50 to 75,000, guess what? I got 2 months off of the year, ready to go back at it next year. So once again, it's all right now where everybody wants to sit back and think about it or have that pity party or feeling right now where the man got his foot on my neck. I can't do this. I can't get a good job. I can't make it. I don't give a damn. Like I said, I don't work 3 jobs at one time because once again, you still got to maintain. I didn't got out here, moan, groan, and complain. I came out right now. Listen, man, I know I was not going back. So I did everything with my willpower. I'm saying to prove them wrong. Sometimes I like when the odds are against me and that gun to my head because that's when I excel.
Yeah, I mean, see, you was determined, and I'm so happy. And I'm gonna feed off 25 years of being free, man. That's some respect. I gotta tilt my hat to you. 25 years, man. That is beautiful, man. I just be looking for 1 year, one time, one at a time. But you did 25. Freedom, man. That's beautiful, man. And, for a guy that come from where you come from, for to say, you know what, enough is enough. I'm about to get myself together, and you stay grounded, man. That's beautiful, man. That's real beautiful. And I've been checking out your podcast with you and the doctor. I like what y'all doing. I need to bust off in there too.
Hey, bro, listen, man, you always welcome, man. Like I always tell you beforehand, from the first conversation that me and you ever had, based upon the energy and sincerity, right now is whatever I'm doing and whatever you want to be a part that I'm doing, or I can help you, consider it done. Like I said right now, is you are to me family. You are like, that you like I tell you right now, we done met, we done ate, we done laughed, we done joke. See, and it's sincere. It was nothing artificial. It was no fake. Right now, like look at your background, look at my background. The difference is right now was we sat and was able to embrace one another, being sincere and genuine. And you know what? We both know real and fake. And if it was fake, guess what? We wouldn't even have no more conversation since that point. So the difference is right now, only thing I got is my word. And it's a lot of different things I'm working on. It's a lot of different direction I'm going on. And to me, like right now, anything that I can help point you towards, like even when your documentary is ready, once your documentary is dropped, I'm going to be the biggest one promoting that. Because once again, I'm going to get it. I'm going to tell people what's about, what need to be done, how to get it. Because once again, like I say, you got a hell of a story. And I listen to other people, like especially these younger generation. There's a young guy that I know that's from New Orleans. And when I made mention of you, he's like 30 years old. And he telling me, yo, man, gangster this, gangster that. Mm-hmm. And then when I met you, he said, yo, man, how was it, man? How was like meeting gangster? He said, you know what? We, from here, from New Orleans, we look up to this guy. And he said, right now, your story and his story is unbelievable. But to have y'all two interacting, to have y'all two laughing and joking and talking about saving life right now, that's like unbelievable. He said, I couldn't dream upon that. I can imagine that in 1,000,001 years. But yet and still, look at it. Like with me and you, when we met, it was just like natural, man.
Yeah. Yeah, that's and whoever the brother is, shout out to him. I would like to speak with him. But what we need to do too, we need to have a day where we start talking to different people in the neighborhood to find out what can we do to help these children. What can we do to keep their focus instead of running to them streets? What kind of program? What can we put together? And we got to come bearing gifts. Because if you're not bearing gifts, they ain't trying to hear it. So yeah, we need to put something together, man, to start grabbing their attention our way.
And you know what, man? Another I want to shout you out about, because I watched you on one of your programs where you was giving out like iPad and shirts and different things or whatever. And to me, that's huge, because once again, anybody can talk that talk. And right now, that's what the BGG movement is. Best to give than receive. Anybody can talk that talk. But when you watch people doing what they say they're going to do, you talking that talk and walking that walk. I'm saying right now, man, like I got to give you your flowers now, because guess what? You are a true living example.
Hey, OG, I'm happy you just say that, man, because the skit I did today, I spoke about the flowers. Hey, I'll wait for Queen Fresh to upload the video now, man. She had me posting this stuff, but I'm on her time, so I got to wait for her to upload it. But I spoke about the flowers. Yo, OG, I appreciate that too, man. And I'm always here for you. And just, I got so much stuff I'm doing, trying to get it all together. I'm here, there, I'm all over the place, man. I've been so tired. But I got to put in the hard work for it to pay off.
Hey, this is for you, man. You see that?
I wrote my book back in '99. I have it now with me. It's just that with me coming home, doing these interviews and hearing comments and learning a lot of stuff, I got to edit that book, because when I wrote that book, I just wrote, I'm in jail, like I said, never coming home. I had that attitude, so I just wrote. and there's some stuff in there now. I'm like, okay, I know this will rub people the wrong way. I know this will have this person upset. I know this will have the enemy knowing, oh, so this person did that, or oh, so his fan, or you know what I'm saying? Because like a lot of people say, like, you know, you gotta be careful because when you speak on stuff, you still putting the person's family at risk. So it's man, I got the book, you know, but I'm not gonna put it out.
And you know what? I like that because once again, when I was away, I did my book. And right now is like when you in there, you at a whole totally different state of mind. And I can remember some of the stuff that I put in, and I was angry. I was still had that sick mentality. And then you guys sit back and think about it, man. People got kids, grandkids, and different things. And some people change their life. So right now, even as I flip the script and I change up some of the situation or the names, because once again, like you're right. When I was a child, I thought as a child, acted as a child. But when I became a man, I put away all childish things. So, you know, your story is your story. And sometime right now is, you know, certain things, you know, what's in your heart, what should be said, what should not be said, or what name should be changed because it's your story. But right now, I'm glad that you say that because I can definitely identify with that because I was there. And like I say, I'm not going to hold you because like you told me ahead of time, you got other stuff that you need to be done. And to me, I just appreciate you coming, blessing the platform or whatever. And like I try to tell you, brother, as long as I got a platform and as long as I got breath in my body and I'm doing different things, whatever I can do to help your cause, guess what? Consider it done.
I appreciate that thing, and I'm gonna be calling you on it once I get this documentary done too.
Hey, come on, bro. We're here, man. You know, like I told you, you had an open invitation. It was supposed me and you critique. We supposed to come meet up here. I'll go to you know, but that's still there, man. So because once again, I feel that we can do a lot of great, powerful, positive things, man. So that's what it's all about. Hey, but listen, my brother, thank you. And you know what? Shout out to Critique. Right now, where it's like, hey, look, shout out to Critique, man. I can't say enough about Critique. Shout out to the doctor. And shout out to Queen, because once again, like I said right now, where it's like that's part of the big reason that we in contact with now, because if she don't push you to go out there and go on Vlad, we don't reach out to one another, man. So like I said, you got to give credit when credit is due, man. And that's what people don't understand. And to me, that's loyalty because I see the bond and the relationship and respect that y'all have for one another. So I got to give her flowers now also.
Okay, like okay, we're gonna give her some flowers. We're gonna put her out in the backyard and put them in the garden so she can have them flowers. But thank you for having the OG, and we're gonna have to get some stuff together, man, for these children. And we're gonna have you on our platform, Cap soon too.
All right, listen. Hey, whatever you need from me is there. Hey, look, right now, as I know you ain't Michael Jackson, but just call my name. I'll be there. No.
Okay. All right, I'm out. One.
Everybody, thank y'all. Thank y'all for joining us. Peace, love, and prosperity. All right.